Okay, beautiful. How are you doing there, Clint? Did you have a good day there?
Doing good.
Oh,
Yep.
good
Busy,
morning.
busy, busy already. Getting just spreading the word, talking to people. And, like we've talked, the exciting thing about it is we lead with the product. This comp plan will blow everybody's doors off, but we're here to talk about the product. If Wilson has some, I know I'm talking to your people too, but in talking to my people, Wilson is our upline leader and he has some personal testimonies that bring this to life. It's great to talk about products. It's great to talk about things, but when it's somebody and we're going to start getting that, guys, when you have your personal testimonials. I know Alan and his wife, I'm anxious to see their results, and our buddy Carl, I know, could get some help.
Yeah.
So that's electric. I'll shut up and let you take it away.
Yeah, just for my friends that joined me on the call. So, Clinton Clark is a good friend of mine. We've rubbed shoulders in the past. A really dynamic leader from America. He's taught me so much and just a great all-round guy. So, we did a whole bunch of Zooms for him last week. And then at the end of the week, we decided let's create a schedule and let's do them like almost every second day and just get into a rhythm. The ultimate goal is I'm basically going to be holding the reins for about, let's say, 2 or 3 weeks. And then Clint is also going to start doing some calls. And yeah, the goal is to really push for the next 90 days. That's our ultimate goal. So just to get them right to it, let me just share my screen there. Can you guys see my screen? Beautiful. Let me just. So today I'm talking to you about this amazing technology called X39. Just to quickly tell my story, when Chris Hutton, my business partner, presented this to me 19, let's call it 18 and a half months ago, I kind of laughed at him because he was so excited about this. And when I looked at it the first time, I was like, come, Chris, it's a little sticker. What's this patch going to do? And he told me his story. He used the technology for 5 days and his brain fog went away. And I don't know if anybody's experienced brain fog, but it's quite a big thing when it lifts. So I looked at him. I was like, okay, let me go do my research because I was about to go to my mom and I wanted to go patch her. I'm going to get to that story now. So I did a bunch of research for about a week and I came to the conclusion um, it's either going to work quickly or it's going to take time. And I get to my mom in Cape Town. I go once a year. I'm trying to do it a bit more now. And at that stage, she had a cushion in between her L4, L5 vertebra, busy disintegrating, debilitating pain. Couldn't function whatsoever. I explained to her the technology. I told her it's basically a new kind of pain patch. Let's see what it does. We patched it right there on the back where she was hurting, and I left her. I was busy working in another room, and it was 45 minutes later. She walked into that room white in the face. She's like, my pain's gone. What is this stuff? And I kind of looked at her and said, what? Like, that is impossible. Your cushion in between your vertebrae is disintegrating. How can this work without drugs and medication? That then, of course, kicked this door open. And what we've seen in the last 18 months is just unreal. How we see the health transformations happening for many different serious conditions is an absolute gift. But just to make something very clear, X39 doesn't heal you. It's also not a cure for anything. I can't make any claims. I can only show you what we've seen. And what this patch does is something really special. It's literally a firmware upgrade for the brain, and then the body starts healing itself like it's supposed to, and how it was originally designed. So all X39 is going to do, it's going to elevate, activate, and regenerate, and it's going to do it from the inside out. Now, what does X39 do? So all X39 is doing every day, it's waking up stem cells. Now, why is stem cells so important? Now, the New England Journal of Medicine stated that the number one indicator of wellness is directly correlated to the number of adult stem cells in the bloodstream. Stem cells are the cells with the potential to develop into any kind of cell needed, and they have the incredible ability to heal and repair any organ or tissue. Think of a stem cell as a blank cell, and it will literally go there where there's a problem, and it can morph into any cell to fix the actual cause of the symptom. And that's why we're seeing such incredible diverse results. So why the X39 stem cell activation patch? So the fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. I think any person over the age of 45 can attest to this, because when you get hurt over the age of 45, it takes a bit longer to heal. Over the age of 60, a lot longer. Over the age of 70, you get hurt. It's something that takes forever to actually get better. And that's directly connected to the amount of stem cells active in your bloodstream. Now, as a teenager, you have about 1 billion active adult stem cells. By age 30, this number has dropped to 400 million, which is a 60% reduction. By age 60, this number has dropped to 100 million, which is a 90% reduction. Can you see this graph here? As we get older, the less stem cells we have and the faster we age. And finally, we've got a technology that we can wear every day and start fixing this loss of stem cell activity and wake new stem cells up every day. And that is super, super exciting. So how does the X39 work? To explain it in layman's terms, did you know if you walked outside in the sun and the sun hits your skin, your body produces vitamin D? The process is called phototherapy, and it works in exactly the same way. The only difference is X39 sends a very specific signal to the brain, and then the brain activates a copper peptide in the blood, and that then mobilizes the stem cell. And the moment the stem cell is mobilized, it can go to where the problem is, and start repairing. And that's super exciting. This is happening without any drugs or medication. It's made from organic nanocrystal, and it's completely non-invasive, non-transdermal. That means nothing's going into the body. It's not even going through the skin. Nothing's going through the liver or the kidney, so it can't react towards medication. Remember, this patch doesn't heal you. It activates the body, and then the body does its thing. So this little plaster has a 3M medical grade adhesive. So 1 in 10,000 people have an allergic reaction towards the actual adhesive. If that is the case, you can stick X39 on the inside of your shirt, and it's actually your body heat that activates the process. Doesn't actually have to be on the skin. It must just be close to it. And I really like that. Pretty much anyone can use it. So why do you want to activate your stem cells, and what is going to happen when you do that? So firstly, I told you the story of my mom with the pain relief, and it completely transformed her life. We're seeing it time and time and again, sometimes very, very quickly. I mean, the results vary from person to person. I'm going to touch on that in a minute. But the reason why we see such great results with pain relief is because X39 is really good at going after inflammation. And if we can go after the inflammation, we can get the symptom reduced. So it's pretty much flipping everything around compared to normal medicine. Normal medicine, they give you a pill to treat the symptom, but the cause isn't looked at, so the symptom still stays there. With X39, it's the other way around. We're going after the cause of the inflammation, and if we can get the inflammation to reduce, we can see the symptom improve. So it supports wound healing, in some cases, very, very rapid. Energy and vitality is a big one for me. I start early in the mornings, I work till late at night, and I don't have these energy dips during the day anymore. And I can literally just go, go, go all day long. I love it. It's not a caffeine energy, um, it's something to experience. So, mental clarity is also a big one. So with my business partner, Chris, his brain fog went away in 5 days. With me, it took a bit longer. It was about 3 weeks. And I could literally feel this cloud disappearing, and just being able to remember better, sharper, and more clarity. Now, the moment your brain functions better, you're starting to make better decisions in your family life, your business, your health. And that just has an incredible ripple effect over time. Now, all athletes should be using this technology because it enhances sports performance in three very important categories. It's going to give you more strength, it's going to give you more stamina, and if you get hurt or you train very hard, you'll recover a lot quicker from exercise. And that's pretty much the three things athletes are after. And just by wearing X39, we can get those results. Improved skin appearance, a really big one. I can literally see some of my friends getting younger every month, that's been using this for a long period of time. The one topic that's on here that, I mean, that's not on here, that's also been a big one for me, is my sleep has improved dramatically. I've never had sleeping issues, but I'm sleeping a lot deeper. And when I wake up, I start with a bang. There's no lag, and I love that. And if you're sleeping better, then the body can repair itself better. So how to wear X39? Got to wear X39 for 12 hours on, 12 hours off to repair and rejuvenate. Now, I wear my X39 first thing in the morning, um, and then I take it off 12 hours later. And it's important to get into a rhythm of doing that every day. The actual repair and the rejuvenation happens in the resting period, and they've done the testing. It's by far better to have this 12-hour break in between patching. And the reason why we want to get into that rhythm, the effects of this patch is compounding. Every day it wakes up a couple thousand stem cells. The next day it does it again. That adds to the previous day. And that's why we're getting such amazing results over the long term. Now, you can throw away the patch here in South Africa. What the people have been doing, they take their second-hand patches and put it on their furry friends like an animal or any of their pets. We've patched a bearded dragon, horses, cats, dogs, and also seeing amazing results. And then you put on a new patch, rinse and repeat. Remember that rhythm. We want to wear one every day so we can just keep on waking up more stem cells. You can wear more than one patch at a time, and always drink plenty of water. Now, when I say plenty of water, the recommended amount is between 250 and 300 mils of water, like milliliters, per 10 kilograms of body weight. Now, that sounds like a lot. Even if you can just get close to it, that would be great. Most people don't hydrate enough. Please make sure that you're drinking good quality water as well. Anything out of a tap isn't good for you. And that can assist with the patches in communicating the different frequencies in the entire body. One thing I could also add is add some electrolytes to your diet, either a good electrolyte supplement or a Celtic salt or a Himalayan rock salt. Electrolytes makes the cell function better, and that can also improve the effectiveness of the patch. Now, they've done two placement studies. The one is literally in the base of the neck, and the other one 3 fingers below the belly button. That's where they've done the testing. But in my mom's case, her back was sore. There was a specific place where I could put it. I put it there and it worked wonders. So you can stick it anywhere on the body, but that rhythm, 12 hours on, 12 hours off, is very important. So X39 long-term results within the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Within 6 weeks, the brain becomes balanced and we see decreased symptoms of PTSD, anxiety, and depression. I think it's incredible that we're seeing results for mental conditions with our drugs and medication. It does take a bit of time, but it's well worth it. Within 3 months, we see collagen increase. Now, collagen is a very important protein in the body, and we start seeing decreased wrinkles, hair growth increases structural integrity of both skeletal and muscular systems. And then the big one here, within 6 months, we see the heart reversing age. Now, in a recent study, 14 out of 15 people lowered their vascular age by an average of 8 years just after 6 months of using X39. Now, it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing from our CEO and creator of Life with David Schmidt. There's so much I could say about David Schmidt. He's an incredible guy. He does webinars with the whole community every month where he teaches us on nutrition, supplementation, just overall well-being, and of course, exactly how the technology works that he created. amazing guy. Please look out for those trainings and make sure that you join him. He is a wealth of knowledge. Now, when I saw heart reverses in age, I was like, yeah, right. Like your heart never stops beating. It's like one of the only things in the body that doesn't have a resting period. So it's very, very tough to see improvement on a heart. So last year at around August, this testimony came in, and I'll never forget it. This was a lady. I'm not going to read the full report of what happened here, but her heart was really not doing well. As you can see there, that was the first scan on her first visit, and the red means inflammation. So you can see the heart here is under pressure. This was literally 2.5 months later. You can see the redness disappear there, and definitely an improvement. And this was like 5.5 months later. And this really, really excites me. If it can do this to your heart, so it can do that to any organ in your body, even your eyes. Now, one thing that's interesting about a stem cell, if we quickly look at a heart, now there's many different cells in a heart, but the two main important parts of the heart is artery and muscle. So what I love about stem cells is it's a blank cell. So let's say the heart is under pressure and it's the artery that's taking strain. The muscle cell in the heart can't become an artery cell to fix the problem. Just as if the muscle of the heart is taking strain, the artery cell can't become a muscle cell and fix out that problem. Now, a stem cell is a blank cell. If there's a problem with the artery, it will go to the artery. If there's a problem with the muscle, it will go to the muscle. And that's what's so exciting about this technology. And it was so amazing to see the proof of that last year because I never thought that was at all possible. So one thing that's very important, there's a minimum of 90-day protocol. So David Schmidt advises to use the patches for a minimum of 90 days for optimum results. Although that is the recommendation, we have seen results in weeks, days, hours, or minutes, or even seconds. Remember, every person's body is different, and 90 days is the bare minimum. What I would say about that is if you're dealing with any serious conditions, add another month for every decade you are old on top of that. Some of these conditions that people want results for took decades to get to where they are, and you can't expect the patch to fix all of that in a 90-day period. So be realistic with your results and be consistent. That's all I can say. So when I looked at this the first time, I was like, wow. Just a sip of water there. So this is a 77-year-old woman. She placed X39 on the back of her neck, and they did a brain scan, a topography map on the cells in her brain. Now, in session one, you can see red, very inflamed. It's actually so bad, the cell is splitting apart, inflammation in the brain, very little stem cell activity, lack of brain coherence. Look at there, session two, 3 weeks later. Look how reduced that inflammation is. I mean, it's basically gone. There's this little speck of inflammation in the middle of the cell. No more inflammation, improved brain coherence. And then you're on the right, 6 weeks on X39. I mean, just look at that. Every bit of inflammation is out of the cell. The cell is actually rejoining. We're seeing this age reversal happening here on a cellular level. It's 6 weeks later. It's a complete turnaround, improved stem cell activity, and better brain coherence. And what excites me about this is this will also happen in every organ in your body. So your heart, your liver, your kidneys, everything where there could be repair needed, um, it can literally just go after it. And I mean, there's no limit to what it can do. It's just going to take time. This is not a quick fix, and I need you to look at it for the long term. So I'm going to show you a couple before and after pictures. I know people's results aren't typical. I can just show you what we've seen. So this is inflammation reduction in 30 minutes. It's not always that quick, but it's amazing that they documented it. This is a guy, you can see his back is really bad. And then after a half an hour, look at that inflammation reduction. And if the inflammation goes, so does the pain. On the right-hand side, this was a lady with arthritis. She still got it, but it's a lot better. And look at how quickly her inflammation was reduced there. And that's quite amazing. We have seen incredible results with arthritis, and this happened very, very quickly. Inflammation reduction in animals. If you look here, uh, horses, just look at the difference of the horse's coat. This was over a period of months, but still, look at the inflammation reduction inside the animal. It's just amazing. And just literally turning back the time a little bit. Now, if we look at the age reversal side for the ladies, every time I look at these pictures, I just get more and more excited. If you look at this first picture, this is a lady in America. She's 69 years old. And you would not say that if you see her right now. This was day one. You can see bags under her eyes. Day 42, like they're starting to go away. Day 355, it's gone. I mean, it literally looks like she's had a facelift. This was after 45 days, the crow's feet in the corner of the eyes, slowly but surely going. This lady on the right, this was after 1 year. When I look at this picture, it really gets me excited. Look at the color of her eyes. Look how her neck has tightened out. Looking a lot younger there. Bottom left corner, this was quick. This was in 9 weeks. Also, really great results there. She was lucky. And then on the bottom right here, this was over 5 months. Look how the mouth started drooping and the lines starting to form, and it's just completely gone after 5 months. Now, what excites me about this, if that's what their skin looks like, it's a reflection of what happened inside the body as well. And that for me is very, very exciting. It's not just something on the outside, this happened on the inside too. So vitiligo, really tough thing, skin pigmentation problem. This chap within 3 months, a huge improvement. This guy's also a fella from America. He's still got vitiligo, but it's a lot better. His name is David. Big, big turnaround there. On the right here, the gory picture, wound healing. I mean, this in 12 days is amazing. That would be a 3-month exercise normally. Bottom left corner, Bell's palsy. Very tough thing. The face starts spasming. Look there, 3 months later, almost back to normal. Psoriasis, autoimmune condition, so very tough thing to treat and very irritable. This is after 10 days. I mean, they were lucky. It's not always that quick, but amazing that we can also help for anything autoimmune related. So in 5 days, I mean, just look at that. You can literally see the circulation in the legs a lot better. On the right here, the lady, look at the swelling in her feet. And one of the reasons for it is this was a lady also in her 70s. She did a blood slide analysis before she patched. She patched, and then she did another blood slide. And just look at the difference there of her blood. It's oxygenating the cell and also mobilizing the stem cells in the cell. And that's why we see such incredible results. Some wound healing pictures. Sorry, I know some of them are gory. This is a lady that hurt her face. This was in 21 days. And I mean, that is rapid, rapid healing right there. She was super lucky. On the right here, this was also very, very quick. This was a fellow, he had an accident with his snowboard and he had to go for a job interview. His mom had patches. She was like, come, let's patch you and let's see if we can get your face to look better before your interview. Look there, 5 days. Just amazing. And he's a young fella as well. He's got a lot more stem cells than us do. So quite exciting. He had such a quick response there. On the bottom left-hand corner, this was an uncle that definitely fell very hard. You can see he's wearing more than one patch. And look at that turnaround in 7 weeks, almost good as new. Bottom right here, sorry for the gory picture. This is a kid that severed his finger in a door. The parents begged the doctor to sew it back on. They didn't want to. And just look at that turnaround, 21 days. I mean, to get from there to there is a 4 to 6 month exercise or 3 to 6 month exercise in 21 days. Basically good as new. Just amazing. Hair growth, also seeing lots of results for that. If you look at this gentleman, look how his hair is filling out. You can also see his normal color is slowly but surely coming back. On the right-hand side, this guy had a big hair loss problem. This was over 3 months. And bottom left corner, a really exciting picture. I mean, look how his hair is filling out. And then also the normal color coming back. Very, very exciting. So this all started with a patch called Energy Enhancer, basically 20 years ago this year. So David Schmidt, the CEO and creator of LifeWave, he had a contract with the Navy to create a technology for submariners for them to have energy without any stimulants. So he developed a patch called Energy Enhancer, incredible technology. And yeah, this is where this all started 20 years ago. So through a doctor, and that knew another doctor, knew the doctor who was the doctor for the Olympic swimming team in 2004. And they patched all the swimmers, and the swimmers did so well that their medals actually got taken away. And David Schmidt had to fly to them and go prove to them exactly there's nothing in the patch, nothing's going through the liver or the kidneys. They had to test it. They eventually got vindicated. They got all their medals back. And it's amazing that all of this started 20 years ago. You can see Michael Phelps wearing it, Serena Williams, David Beckham. This is all energy enhancer. The one on the right here is Lorenzo Savadori. I like this one. He sticks the X39 on his forehead and puts on his helmet, drives super fast on a super bike, and he uses it for concentration. And I think any athlete that's serious about sports should be wearing this technology because you'll just function and repair a lot quicker. So just to quickly talk about the products, for our American people on the call, you have access to a lot more products than we do. I just quickly want to run through a couple of highlights. Now, just on this note, X39 is our flagship foundation patch. That's where you get started. It's a not negotiable. Just being consistent with X39 could make a huge difference in your life over the long term. But we do have supportive products if people have acute conditions. So IceWave is incredible. It's a pain patch. So just a quick side story on IceWave. Um, it doesn't mask the pain, it releases it. So they tested IceWave with 5 hospitals in Europe. The doctor said that if it has more than a 30% success rate, they'll look at it. They tested it with 150 patients, came back with a 97% success rate. And amazing product. It's amazing that we can help people with pain without drugs and side effects. Glutathione, a really, really strong antioxidant. Glutathione gets produced in the liver, and their glutathione patch raises the glutathione levels in the body by like 286% in the first 48 hours. An incredible product. Carnosine helps with brain function, memory, and focus. For brain health, also a great product. I really love Aeon. It's our happy patch. It reduces stress and inflammation. I like wearing it with the X39. We have silent nights for people that struggle to sleep. It increases your melatonin, regulates your sleep and your sleep quality. Energy enhancer, I just told the story about that. Increase energy, fat burning, and endurance, all without drugs and medication. Absolutely love it. SP6, it's for weight and appetite. It aids hormones and aids digestion. And then X49, I'm actually wearing these two at the moment. I wear it with my 39. It's basically the booster patch for 39. It helps with muscle mass, bone density, and heart health. And all great products. But the only one you need to be consistent with and get started with is X39. We start there. Just to touch on the testimonies, and I just want to make this clear. I'm going to say it again. X39 does not heal you. This isn't a cure for cancer or arthritis or dementia or anything like that. All this does is it activates the body and the body starts doing its thing. And because it's a blank cell, we're seeing very diverse results. And I want to touch on a couple of these categories. Just know I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional. If you're dealing with any of these conditions, you must always consult your doctor first. But with that being said, we have seen a very diverse list of results. Does it mean we've cured any of these conditions? No, by no means. But to have an improvement on some of these conditions, even if it's just 10%, could be life-changing because many of them are a death sentence. So sciatica, brain fog, animals, great results within animals, eyesight vision, immacular degeneration, a whole bunch of eyesight conditions we've seen results with. Have we cured it? By no means, but to get an improvement, absolutely amazing. Constipation, anything liver related, kidneys, glaucoma, bladder, clarity of thinking, Lyme's disease, hair growth. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. Shingles has been sticking its head out since the pandemic. That's becoming normal. COPD, lung disorder, anything heart related, blood pressure, Bell's palsy. And I mean, this list just goes on and on and on. I'm not saying we're curing these conditions, but we are definitely seeing positive results, and that is very, very exciting. Arthritis, a big one, that also only gets worse with age. Autism, all the serious things. Quite exciting. And where my heart's at is that in your inner circle, there might be somebody dealing with any of these conditions. And yeah, we've got hope for them. And please make sure that they get plugged in and come see what we are doing. So this is a website that is absolutely incredible. It is put together by our leaders in America, Steve and Gina Merritt. It's called thisisatinfo.com. Please go have a proper look at it. All the patents are in there, the clinical trials, the story of X39. This took $4.5 million to bring to market. The patent took 10 years. This has been a long time coming. And then, of course, some great testimonies from different people in the business using the patches and also medical professionals and what they're seeing with their patients. What I like about this website, dependent on where, if you want to share this with friends overseas, they can literally click in the bottom left corner. There's a flag and they can translate it to the language that they are in. You press the button and it instantly translates it. So that is very, very exciting. Please go through this. So what are the prices? Let's just quickly talk about this. We need to compare apples with apples. One sleeve of X39 is 30 patches. You wear one every day and you need to add country tax and delivery. Now, conventional stem cell injections are very expensive and they have a 50% chance that it won't work. Whereas LifeWave is a lot more effective at a fraction of the cost. This is effectively a stem cell treatment. Now, when I say expensive, one of my friends in America, his name's Javi, his son is autistic. They've done stem cell therapies in Mexico with him, conventional injections, and it's very expensive, like over $20,000 a treatment, and it did very, very little to him. Mike Anentes introduced him to LifeWave. He had the same response. Come on, bud, like, what's this little patch going to do? A week later, after patching him, he was swinging on a swing for the first time. A month later, he was pedaling on a Peloton bicycle. It's now a year and a half later, and he started saying words. Is he still autistic? Yes, he is. But there's been over 30 or 40% improvement on his quality of life, and it's completely changed their family dynamic. So there's a retail price of X39 and 49 at $149.95. All the other products are $79.95. But why do you want to pay retail if you can pay wholesale? So you sign up as a member, you can get the product that costs X39, X49 is about $99.95. In South African Rand, it's about 2,400 Rand. And then the other products vary between $49.95 and $69.95. They give you a bit of a discount when you buy the products in bulk. And I love that. So there are 5 enrollment kits. I personally like 3 of them. To quickly touch on it, bronze is our entry-level package. That's for 1 month supply. That's $124.95. They charge you a $25 registration fee. That's once off. After that, you get it at the $99.95. I recommend that people come in silver. You actually save a bit of money. They waiver that $25 registration fee and you save 2 months shipping. It's about a $40 saving. And here's for 3 sleeves of X39. And then I know people have the 90-day protocol to try this out. That's for 1 person. If you want to patch more than 1 person, I recommend that people come in at gold. That's plus minus 495, 499.95 and about 11,000 Rand in South African Rand. That's for 5 months supply of X39, and they give you a free sleeve of any of the other products to try. That's about, let's call it after shipping and VAT, about $100 saving or close to it. And then for people that want to patch the whole family or share this with people We have platinum and diamond packages. I want to touch on the diamond very quickly. So the diamond package is the most expensive package that we have. It's $1,600. There's a huge incentive for buying this package because you're getting 3 free sleeves. It brings the cost down of X39 to about $84 a sleeve. And that's the cheapest that you could get this for when you buy it in bulk. What I love about LifeWave is you can start at silver and then decide, oh, I want more product and upgrade to gold. You pay the difference and you get the difference in stock because you want to get through these levels because you're getting free stock and it works out cheaper. And I think that's very, very fair. You can upgrade, pay the difference, and get the difference in stock. So just a couple recaps on the actual company. Now, one of the first things I asked Chris when this was presented to me is how old is this company? At that stage, it was just over 18 years, and I had this huge sigh of relief. I don't do startup companies. This company's 20-year-old this year, and that means a couple things. It means it's a well-oiled machine. It means their manufacturing is in place, their logistics is sorted. The people who share this with others are getting paid, and the company has a triple A rating. Only 3% of companies in the world have that rating. So it's a well-oiled machine, and it screams stability. This isn't going anywhere. Now, what's exciting about the figures? So before X39 was released, the company had a bunch of products and they were doing about $28 million a year turnover. They released X39, they 10x their turnover, actually more than 10x their turnover between 2020 and 2022. They've just won an award for having growth year on year, 4 years in a row. And it's been exponential growth. And it's all just because of X39. That is what launched this company. And that's why everybody's so excited about it, just because of this little product. And the figures speak for itself. Last year, the company did about $420 million for the year. It's projected to be $1 billion company by 2025. We can ship this to 87 countries in the world. They're adding more of them as we go along. And the biggest thing for me here is these products are patented. What this product can do for people, there's nothing in the marketplace that can do what this does, and it's protected by patents. There's no competition. This isn't my vitamin is better than your vitamin. There's nothing that can do what this does, and it's protected by patents. And the patent for X39 is still active for 17 years, and they will renew it. And the company has a long-term vision because it's amazing to see what happens to people's health when they're consistent with X39 for the long term. So that's pretty much the product presentation. Just want to touch on the business side very quickly. Now, what I love about LifeWave and X39, this is the first opportunity that I've ever come across that helps people mentally, physically, and also financially. To have a product that is this good, that can make such a profound difference in people's lives on every level, it's such a gift to share this with people. And what I love about what they've done is I want every person on this call to wear X39 for the rest of their life. And if you share this with a couple of your friends, you can do that and never pay for yours. And that was the intention with us. So when I first looked at this slide, what is most important in your life? Is it family? Is it time? Is it freedom, security, travel, better health, less debt? This opportunity ticks every box there. And any person that takes this seriously will firstly make a profound difference in the world while also earning in dollars every week, which is super exciting. But for me, the highlight of this is X39. The business side for me is an added extra. What fills my cup is seeing people close to me getting better. And nothing can fill your cup like that. Yes, the money is exciting, but that is not for me the highlight. So to touch on the compensation plan very quickly, I know this is not for everybody. You never need to refer a single person to LifeWave. just please start patching. That's my only intention here. If you are the type of person that likes sharing opportunities with people, this is as good as it gets. And the compensation plan highlights is definitely the binary. So it's an unlimited level deep binary. And the whole core of the binary is to make people go manager. And it's as simple as inviting 4 of your friends onto these calls, signing 2 up on the left side, 2 up on the right side, and you go manager. And all we're doing in this business is making managers. Now, what makes the binary sustainable from a math perspective is they've limited your earnings based on your rank. And the most you can ever earn from the binary is $25,000 a week. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, that's a lot. Um, but I have 4 friends that has done this in America. And what happens when you max out your binary, it stops and it pays you a recurring 25K a week. I know not everyone will get there, but you can make 25K a week, a month, a year, or 3 years. It all depends on you. The second highlight of the compensation plan is the matching bonus. So the binary is unlimited depth. The matching bonus is paid out in a uni-level structure. And what uni-level means is unlimited width. So from a compensation plan perspective, it's the best of both worlds. The one is unlimited depth, the other is unlimited width. So the matching bonus is paid out in 3 tiers. So let's say you have a friend that makes $1,000 a week, then you earn 25% of that, which is $250. Let's say he has a friend that makes $1,000 a week, you'll earn 200, which is 20%. And the third tier also 20%. If he makes $1,000, you'll make $200 a week. And I think these percentages are extremely lucrative. And what I like about this part of the compensation plan, it's unlimited. They've put no limits on how deep, I mean, how wide you can build your business. So that's pretty much it from me regarding LifeWave. One thing that I just wanted to say is I'm taking this very, very seriously because I've seen the power of what this can do for people. I'm not claiming that this is going to heal anything, but what we are seeing is incredible. And if you've got anybody that's hurting or in pain or dealing with a serious condition, please have a serious look at this because there's very little risk and a lot of upside potential. Clinton, I don't know if you want to maybe add something there.
To that. You did a brilliant job. And I think for at least for my team, most everybody here from my team has extensive network marketing experience. We've seen every plan, scheme, business opportunity under the sun. And the reason that I'm so excited about this, well, there's 2 things. One, when Wilson brought this to me, the thing that caught me was his vision and focus on helping others. And I've seen it, he says it, he does it. And that catches my attention. And the other thing is, take a look at what we just did. And I'm again talking primarily to my audience here. We just had, let's call it a half an hour webinar. I know it's a little bit longer. Out of that, 5 minutes was spent on the comp plan. Okay. So if we lead with the product, all right, if we lead with the product, we can absolutely explode up the compensation plan. And that's what we want to do. Are we going to have training on the comp plan? Yeah. We have strategy? Yeah. Are we going to have marketing materials? Yeah. But the key is be thinking about who you can help. Who's got problems with diabetes? Who has a back problem? And we don't want to promise anything. But remember, we are in a position to let the body do the things that the good Lord intended from the inside out. Is it going to work for everybody? No. But I like what Wilson said, and that is, let's put you in the position to patch for life at no cost.
Yeah.
If you start making some money, like Wilson and I are making this a big priority to make some serious money, great. But I think that the ability of this product to help, and it just, one of our other mutual friends says, and I agree with this, and I know Wilson does too, if you want to make a lot of money based on the LifeWave product, get good at one thing. Do you need to know the comp plan? No. Do you need to know how the patch works? No. What do you got to get good at? Inviting.
Yeah.
Invite people, and we're going to provide you with the content, the little things you can send on a text, the little things that you can send in a Facebook private message, because this is a personal relationship. Can we market this with capture pages and videos and all that stuff? Yeah, but this is a personal relationship with people you personally know and love. Every single one of us knows 2, 3, 4 people we can help, and if we duplicate that, the amount of money you can make is stupid. But at the end of the day, when we're all on our last legs, gumming our mush in the hospital bed, and we've got hours left to live, you're going to look back and go, I helped millions of people improve their lives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I left my kids with a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I think it's the vision here is what we can do. So I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there, folks, but this is about doing something right
Yeah.
and making money.
Yeah, I think you nailed it on its head there. This is what really excites me about this. This product is brilliant. I've never seen a product that's this good. It's protected by patents, so it's got no competition. And my driving force is to help people. Do I make money from it? Yes. And I earn really well from it. But I sleep really well because I'm seeing my friends' parents get better. I'm seeing my own parents getting better. And that is my intention. Now that you've seen this, um, in my personal capacity, I feel obligated to share my story with people because I know of the profound difference that it can make in people's lives. And that's where my heart is at. And Clinton, I'm super excited to work with your community and just really get the word out here because yeah, we're firstly helping people and in a really, really big way. And for the handful of you that want to turn this into a serious business, you want to run? Come, we are running. We can show you how to run fast. And we're putting systems in place so you don't have to do much. He nailed it on its head. The one thing you need to be good at to do the business part is invite people onto these calls. And there's going to be one every second day. And we do the hard slugging. So, yes, we're going to put together a document, just some one-liners and ways how to get people's attention so they can come to these calls. And then it's just rinse and repeat. All we're looking for is the red tomatoes. And that's pretty much that. So thank you so much for every person that's joined us on the call. Don, how are you doing there, my brother?
Hey, good evening, Wilson. Thank you so much for this presentation. Joining us for the first time. I think it's the first presentation you are having with the American friends.
Yes.
I want to just say to them, guys, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. It's a fantastic business opportunity with a great cutting edge technology product. And it is making a difference in people's lives one day at a time.
Incredible. And thank you for the work that you are doing, my friend. We are still having your call tomorrow night. So don't think I forgot about you. And he's so right. This is it. And it makes me feel like everything I've done in the past was the stepping stone to get here. And now I'm using everything I've learned to make a profound difference in the world and also earning dollars. I absolutely love that. So I don't know if anybody would want to add something or say something. Otherwise, we can take this in for a landing. Guys are more than welcome to unmute yourself. I see I've got a good couple of people on the call. If not, thank you very, very much for joining us. We have posted the Zoom schedule in the group. I'm going to make a noise every day that there's a meeting. We're doing some meetings during the day. We're also going to do meetings on a Saturday. Please get plugged in, plug your people in, and let's go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your time, Clint. And we'll touch base a bit later. Oh, I see you put in the schedule there. So our webinar schedule is in the chat. Please go have a look at it. You need to register for these meetings. You guys just did that. And yeah, very excited about the week ahead. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Lindy. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Cheers, guys.
All right. See ya.